Hey everybody, Ryan here. Alright, gonna go over the small amount of games today. I believe it was 6 total. So I'm gonna go over those few games. Alright, if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button and make sure to like the video too. Helps get the video out there more, the more likes that you have. So help me get these videos out there more. Alright, other than that, let's get started. First game, Washington versus New Jersey. Washington wins this one 2-1 in overtime. There was no scoring in the first. In the second period, 8:22 in, John Carlson scores his 10th of the year from Lars Eller. Then at 12:53 of the second, New Jersey ties the game. Michael McLeod's 6th of the year from Jesper Boquist and Ryan Murray. Then with about 21 seconds left in overtime, Dmitry Orlov scores his 5th of the year, unassisted. There's your game. 2-1, Washington wins. Washington outshot New Jersey 40-23. Beat him in the faceoff dot as well, 57-43. Both teams 0 for 2 on the power play, 4 penalty minutes each, 11 hits each. 14-12 were the blocks in favor of the Capitals, and giveaways 14-9. New Jersey with 14. Excuse me. Vanchek had 22 saves for 957 save percentage for the win. And Mackenzie Blackwood 38 saves, 950 save percentage for the loss. Alright, on to Toronto versus Winnipeg. Toronto wins this matchup, their second straight matchup between them and Winnipeg. Two of the top teams in the North. And Toronto wins this one 2-1 in shootout. Alright, no scoring in the first. In the second, 5:16 in, Travis Dermott scores his 2nd of the year from Jason Spezza and Zach Bogosian. Then 11:50 of the second, Andrew Kopp scores his 12th from Adam Lowry and Mason Appleton. It will go third period, no scoring. Overtime, no scoring. Shootout, Jason Spezza scores the game-winning shootout goal. There's your game. 2 points for Toronto, 1 for Winnipeg. Shots on goal were 38-32 in favor of Toronto. Face-offs 58-42 in favor of Toronto. Power plays 0 for 3 for Toronto, 0 for 2 for Winnipeg. Penalty minutes were 6-4, Winnipeg was 6. Hits 38-17 in favor of Winnipeg. Blocks 17-11 in favor of Toronto. Giveaways 10-6, Toronto with 10. Jack Campbell had 31 saves, 969 save percentage for the win. And Hellebuck 37 saves, 974 save percentage in the loss. On to the classic rivalry of Calgary versus Edmonton. It's been a really tame matchup between these two this year. I mean, there's been scuffles and that, but fight-wise, there's not been a ton. I mean, other than the Brett Ritchie versus Jujhar Khaira fight a couple of games ago, that's the only one of note. And that was only because Khaira got knocked out. Other than that, it hasn't been that much to talk about between these two, really. It's been kind of surprising. Alright, 12:23 into the first, Michael Stone, I didn't even realize he was back on Calgary again, scored his first from Andrew Mangiapane and Milan Lucic. Then at minute 19 into the second, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins scores his 12th from Leon Draisaitl. Then at 5:25 into the second, Matthew Tkachuk scores his 10th from Sean Monahan, and obviously misspelled that because there's no Small Bennett in the league. There is a Sam Bennett, though. Alright, then 11:29 in, Dominic Cahoon's 6th of the year from Kyler Yamamoto and Ethan Bear. Then the game-winning goal comes 7:01 into the third. Connor McDavid's 22nd on the power play from Leon Draisaitl. Shots on goal were 26-25 in favor of Calgary. Face-offs 57-43 in favor of Calgary. Power play 0 for 2 for Calgary. 2 for 5 for Edmonton. Can't imagine where they won the game. Penalty minutes 12-6 in favor, well, not in favor, but Calgary with 12. Hits 39-22 in favor of Calgary. Blocks 14-13 in favor of Calgary. Giveaways 17 each. Really bad giveaway game for both teams. Jakob Markstrom had 22 saves for 880 save percentage, And Smith had 24 saves for 923 save percentage for the win. Markstrom just has not played up to par this year for Calgary. Not at all. All right, St. Louis versus Colorado. St. Louis is playing for a playoff life at this point. I mean, Arizona is a point back of them going into this. And LA and San Jose are 4 points back. I mean, they need to start winning, and they need to start doing now if they want to do anything this season. And Colorado wins this one 3-2 in regulation. St. Louis, another painful loss. That one hurts. All right, 3:24 into the first period. Brandon Saad scores his 11th on the power play for Nazem Kadri and Andre Burakovsky. Then at 3:50, so 26 seconds later, Mike Hoffman scores his 9th from Braden Shen. Why do I feel like I spelled Shen wrong there? I really feel like I spelled Shen wrong. I think it's 2 N's, not 2 E's. I spelled that incorrectly. Sorry, Braden Shen. And David Perron. Then at 14:43 of the first, Nathan MacKinnon scores his 11th of the year on the power play from Gabriel Landeskog and Cale Makar. Then at 13:11 of the second, Colorado takes a 3-1 lead. Nathan MacKinnon's 12th of the year, 2nd of the game from Landeskog and Jacob McDonald. I cannot talk time. I'm sorry, bud. 17:16 into the second, Perron scores his 13th on the power play from Tarasenko and Torrey Krug, giving us a 3-2 score. And the final, Colorado again, the 2 points they needed to take the lead in the West. All right. Colorado's outshot St. Louis 39-27. They beat them in the faceoff dot as well, 51-49. Power plays were 1 for 5 for St. Louis and 2 for 6 for Colorado. 12 penalty minutes to 10, and St. Louis with 12. Hits 18-17 in favor of St. Louis. Blocks 17-16 in favor of Colorado. Giveaways 3-1, St. Louis with 3. Binnington had 36 saves, 923 save percentage, and loss. And Johansson making his first start with the Colorado Avalanche since being traded over from Buffalo. Sorry, I can't remember the team. 25 saves, 926 save percentage for the win. On to Arizona versus Anaheim. Now, if Arizona can pull off a win here, they have a chance of taking over that 4th spot by a point over St. Louis. And Anaheim is just, I guess, playing for dignity at this point. Well, Arizona won this one 4-2. All right. At 10:03 of the first, Nicolas Deslauriers fights John Hayden. I'm sure that has something to do with Hayden fighting Max Jones of the Ducks twice in the last couple of meetings. In those games, Deslauriers, I don't believe, played in, so I'm sure he had a little bit of a bone to pick with him. But that's just how it goes. All right, 16:06 into the first, Alexander Volkov, the recent trade from from Tampa Bay to Anaheim, scored his first goal as a Duck, 4th of the year from Max Comtois and Jamie Drysdale. At 18:43 of the first, Johann Larson scores his 5th from Phil Kessel and Jordan Gross. That blueberry seed stuck in my tooth. Driving me crazy. All right, 4:28 into the second, Jakob Silfverberg scores his 7th from Derek Grant and Cam Fowler. Then at 10:47 in the second, Lane Pearson scores his first career goal. Congratulations to him. From Christian Dvorak and Alex Goligoski to tie the game. Then at 11:48 of the second, Adam Henrique and Johann Larson fight. That one was mostly just hugging. There really wasn't much in the way of real punches thrown. It was like short little jabs to the face because they were hugging the whole time. So it wasn't much. Then at 12:02 of the third, Phil Kessel gets his 15th of the year for Nick Schmaltz and Jordan Gross. That would be your game-winning goal. But they had an insurance goal at 16:56. Nick Schmaltz 9th from Gross. Gross had 3 points in this game. He had a very good game, honestly. He was very noticeable. All right. Arizona outshot Anaheim 31-29. Anaheim won the faceoff dot 56-44. Both teams 0 for 2 on the power play, 14 penalty minutes each. Arizona out-hit Anaheim 30-22. Arizona won in the blocks category, 11-8. Giveaways were 13-9, and I'm with 13. Adin Hill had 27 saves, 931 save percentage for the win. Anthony Stellar's 27 saves, 871 save percentage for the loss. On to our last game of the evening, San Jose versus LA. San Jose, I forgot to mention, the win there for Arizona put them 1 point ahead of St. Louis into a playoff spot. San Jose won tonight. That would put them 3 points behind Arizona and 2 points behind St. Louis and 2 points ahead of LA. But San Jose got the win 3-0. 2:57 into the first. Tomas Hertl's 11th from Nikolai Konechov and Rudolph Balcers. 9 minutes into the second. Timo Meier's 7th from Hertl and Balcers. Then 19:33 of the third. Balcers 5th from Brent Burns. There you go, 3-0. San Jose outshot LA 36-30. LA won the faceoff dot 55-45. San Jose 0 for 3 on the power play. LA 0 for 2. 6 penalty miss for LA, 4 for San Jose. LA out hit San Jose 23-21. Blocks were 16-15 in favor of San Jose. Giveaway 6-1. LA was 6. Martin Jones 30 save shutout against his former team, and Peterson 33 saves, 943 save percentage in the loss. There you go. We had some movement in the standings today, so hopefully you got all that. Other than that, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Make sure to hit that like button as well. That helps the videos get noticed more. And other than that, make sure to comment and share, and I will see you all next video. Bye, everybody.